since April 14th, myself and the rest of Spain where I'm currently living has been in quarantine. So if you think about it, today is April 21st. So today makes a month and a week since we've been in quarantine. So much time on our hands during this quarantine, and we'll potentially still have all this time for at least until the end of June. So what can we do with all this time? Hello, amazing souls. My name is Brie Mosquera, and I am a law of attraction mindset coach. I support and guide ambitious women towards minimizing their unhelpful thoughts and negative emotions so they can create the reality they desire. So no matter how you are using this time, whether you're being super productive or whether you're not, it doesn't matter. What matters is how we view this time, and we should view it as a gift because we have all this extra time to do all the things that we have been making excuses on and just pushing aside because we didn't have enough time to do them. Well, guess what? Now we can. So this is the moment to really use this time to heal from within, because we cannot control the uncertainty that is around us. We can't control others. We can only control ourselves, our thoughts, our behaviors, and our reactions. So let's use this time to heal. And today I will explain 3 simple tips that you could start using to get in touch with yourself. During this time, it might be a little bit overwhelming, getting in touch with ourselves and exploring areas within ourselves that we haven't done so in a while. So to gradually start healing, step number 1 would be to just identify the emotion that you're feeling. So when you feel frustrated or anxious or whatever it is, you want to identify it. And don't freak out if you're feeling some type of way and you don't know how to identify it, because that is also possible. Let's be realistic. We are not always taught in school or growing up to talk about emotions or to even identify them. So not knowing how to identify them is normal. Don't stress, don't worry. What you can do is, when you feel some type of emotion coming on, write down what are the characteristics you are seeing. Are they physical characteristics, or are they internal, where you feel them, within yourself? You have a stomachache, you have a headache, whatever characteristics, symptoms you're feeling, you want to write it down so then you're able to at least see what the characteristics look like when you feel anxious, for example, or when you feel angry or frustrated, or even when you feel happy and you feel some type of gratitude towards something. You really want to know what those characteristics are, because then that can help you identify the emotion. Also, do not Google your characteristics, because you might get an emotion that isn't really what you're experiencing. So you don't want to get the wrong information either by Googling. So don't do it. Another tip you can do is that if you have a wall calendar, you can write every single day the emotion that you are feeling. So then even a week later, you can then see, let's say 5 days out of the week, you're feeling anxious out of the other 2 where you're feeling joy. So then you're able to see what emotions are repeating itself and what is the emotion you then have to work on and learn how to cope and manage. Don't have a wall calendar. I would say to just even write it on your phone. Write it on your phone. We take our phones everywhere. So then we're able to keep track of our progress, or just to keep track and understand what emotions we are feeling on a daily basis and the ones that we are feeling most frequently. Step number 2, when you catch a limiting belief, when you catch yourself thinking in a negative way about yourself, you want to stop yourself, stop that thought, acknowledge it, right? Okay, this is what you are thinking, but you are not going to accept that thought as who you are or who you want to be, because it is a limiting belief. It is harmful towards yourself. It is not going to help you grow and help you heal either. So you want to affirm the way you want to feel. So when you have that limiting belief that is telling you you aren't enough, or you're not safe during this time, you want to affirm that you are safe, you are protected within your home, that you are hopeful and optimistic. So you want to switch the language that you are telling yourself to more positive thoughts. So then you can continue to align these positive thoughts with what you hope to get after this quarantine and how it is you hope to heal. The third step that you want to take to heal during this time is you want to rediscover what brings you joy, what brings you passion and meaning, right? Because before this quarantine, what were we doing? Working non-stop. We were just busy with our social lives, with our work obligations, just with whatever it is that was going on in your life before this. You were caught up in it, right? So sometimes when you're on a routine, the minds automatically get used to things without us realizing. So the more we do something, the more we're getting used to it. And we forget about what truly makes us happy. So in order to heal, we need to also reconnect with ourselves and bring ourselves that joy that we've been lacking. So you can ask yourself, what makes me happy? And what makes me smile? Because when you ask yourself these two specific questions, you really have to think about it. You have to think about what makes you happy and what makes you smile. And when you reflect on that, that might take you back to a moment in the past where you're like, wow, I was so happy. I really enjoyed doing X, Y, and Z. And then you could say, you know what? I haven't done that in a while. Let me do that again because it brought me so much happiness then. So just by rediscovering yourself, you're healing, right? You're accepting all the flaws, you're accepting the limiting beliefs that was holding you back before this quarantine. And the more you rediscover and you identify your limiting beliefs and also the emotions that you're feeling, the more you are able to control your life after this quarantine because you have more self-insight and self-awareness. So use these 3 steps. Starting today, you can start doing them. You can always let me know how they're going and drop your comments and your opinions below. If you like this video, like below and subscribe for some more self-development tips. So have an amazing day and I will talk to you soon.